YouTube, well, Ranked is updating. We're tallying ranks. We are here to show off our amigo, our friend, our, buddy, the Flamigo. Now, this is a very fun deck. It's funny. It's not particularly good, but we're going to have fun with it anyway. So basically, if you do not know Flamigo, it knows double kick. Unless it has athlete's foot, then it knows single kick. Then, like, when it has athlete's foot, the one foot is kind of out of commission, and then it's only single kicking. But when you are double kicking, you are hitting 2 heads for 100 damage. Alright, doing 50 for each head. But most of the time, if you're single kicking, you're hitting for 50. But to ensure that our double kicking is alive and kicking, we are playing it with Lucario. Because why not? So Lucario, its ability, Fighting Coach, will allow your fighting type Pokemon that are attacking active Pokemon that will deal 20 extra damage. So, if you have your Lucario in play, your double kicking can potentially hit for 70 or for 120. Now on top of that, we're playing Marshadow and one line of our Rampardos, 2 Skull Fossils, 1 Cranidos, 1 Rampardos. We're playing 2 Iono because there's so many Pokemon in this deck that to play Communication just may not make any sense. So it just might benefit us to play the 2 Iono instead. On top of it, we're running 1 Cyrus, 1 Sabrina. Sabrina can help us to kick early if we need to. 1 red just for a surprise kick. And then we are playing 2 Pokeball, 2 Skull Fossil because I'd rather see these because early on rather than to have anything else. And then, yeah, then the 2 Research, pretty standard. Alright, so, yep, here we go. Time to double kick or single kick everyone. Alright. We lead the Flamigo, our amigo. Woo! Alright. Coughing! Alright, I wonder if he's playing Koga, because he's playing, Weezing with this. So, probably Weezing Darkrai deck, I'd imagine. Alright. Flamigo. My amigo. Alright, that's not the best. Weezing can hit us pretty hard, but kinda are invested into Flamigo. I will throw down the Riolu, because if we see Lucario next turn, potentially be in business. You know how it is. You know how it is. You know how it be. A teenage witch. Teenage bitch. That's actually kind of annoying. Maybe I should put an XP in this deck. But we have so much Pokemon. Just in case this kind of happened. Just in case you kind of occurred. Alright. It's fine. We're gonna retreat out the Riolu anyway. He's gonna stall us out of turn, which is kind of annoying, but... Unless I just let it go. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. I think we'll just take a hit to the Flamigo. And then we may hit the Lucario on the follow-up. Alright. He could be setting us up for an obvious Cyrus, but if he Cyruses out the Riolu, I should have probably thrown down another Riolu, to be fair. Just in case. But I kind of wanted to get my highest chance to see Lucario, so... Because if we get the double kicking, then we can potentially one-shot. Okay. Iono, show me Lucario. Or don't. But this actually helps too, because we can potentially see our line. Alright. Go double kicking! Even though this is the total all investment. Oh, we are not kicking with Athlete's Foot! Oh yes, and it has weakness, right? Weezing has weakness to fighting, so we don't need the Lucario. Guys! Yes! No! You are not going to racetrack! Toxic! That's toxic. Weezing does be one-shotting. But okay, at least he can't ping us. We're at 30. So we can't get pinged. Well, the poison will kill us, but he would just knock us out with the Sneasel or Weezing anyway, so it doesn't really matter in that regard. Oh, well, we just died of poison now anyway, so it doesn't really... doesn't make too much a difference. Alright. Who do I want to bring in? Probably the Cranidos start hitting here. Because they'll have no damage on it. Okay, we can research. Alright. No Rampardos yet. Now, Sneasel is weak to plant, as is every Dark, except for Weezing, which is randomly weak to fighting. He needs to see, the only way he's gonna win is if he sees the, Weavile now. Because Weavile can kill us. With Darkrai ping. But I think I have to take that chance. Or we're just gonna lose anyway. If I let him gain too much advantage. Okay, no Weavile. Get a little bit lucky there. Alright. Now. Pokeball first. We still do have another Flamigo in the deck, so. Now we can research. Try to find this Rampardos. Another Riolu. Okay. It'll at least be a healthier Lucario, but then... And Lucario at that point, unless we draw into double Lucario, then we can hit for 80 potentially. But that Lucario just kind of gets one shot. I think we just kind of put everything on Marshadow, and then we hit with Cranidos. Because if he brings in the Darkrai, and I do see double Lucario, we can potentially one-shot the Darkrai. So I think that's kind of got to be the plan here. Actually, we could Sabrina for the kill, too. Yeah, we could just Sabrina him if he just has the coughing out. If he has coughing out, and then we draw into one Lucario. So I'm going to probably keep this Riolu in hand. Unless he Cyrus's it. Then that would be kind of annoying. But then we could potentially draw in the Rampardos as a win con. So we'll keep this in hand. He can't... The only way he wins now is if he top decks Cyrus. If he has Cyrus in hand, he can win right on this. Well, no, yeah. Cyrus wins in the game right now. Yeah, Cyrus would just win in the game right here. Yeah. But he would win in the game anyway, because no matter what I put down, if I put down Flamigo, then it still wins in the game. Because then that Darkrai can hit for 100 anyway. So if he has Cyrus, he just wins here. And there's nothing really we can do about it, no matter what we put down. Okay, he doesn't have it. Good. That's fine. Now we Sabrina for the win. Very good. Oh, we top deck with Lucario anyway. It wouldn't have, we would have had to top deck. We needed, well, if we wanted, like I said, we could have gone for that play where we had double Lucario to potentially, if we put down the other Riolu, to one-shot the Darkrai, but we didn't have to go for that play there, because we had Sabrina. But, if we had went Yeah, if we had went for that play, then we would have had to commit the Riolo there, because we can't Sabrina and Iono in the same turn. This is just extra at this point. And now we just revenge kill for 120. And he's just dead. Yep, GG. We do have Iono, but... going against Charizard. Oh, God. Oh, God. Do I own him now? Well, let's see. I think we're going to be too slow if we rely on getting Lucario online. Might rip some basics out of his hand. Could screw him too. We could also... Alright, we do have the Flamigo. We do have our Amigo. I wish I had really room for X-Speed in this deck. Unless I cut an Iono. Alright, so he does have the Charmander. We did draw him into Charmander in research. Alright. We do see the fossil. Sabrina. Well, we can't use it now anyway. I think we're just going to be too slow here, to be honest with you. I really don't think there's a route where we're not too slow here. Unless I just, like, Iono him here and then hope to God we slow him down, I guess. Alright, Riolu. Come on the bench, I guess. I already have my fossil, I already have my foot, so if we draw into another Lucario, then I guess that's gonna be... I did top that the research. Okay. He does cape, so he probably has two of them. Okay, so he does have double cape. I was gonna say he probably caped the Moltres here. Okay, so he just drew everything. Fantastic. No Lucario is very unsettling. Cyrus does not help us. We could red, but... with cape, it's not worth it. If he didn't have cape, it would probably be worth redding there. Maybe. But again, like I said, this is just a case I think that we just lose anyway. Because he just basically gets infinite energy on Charizard. There's really no chance we have of winning this. Yeah. She win the both caves, has the Charizard lines, and pretty much all she wrote. Rampardos. I mean, at one shot. Well, actually, maybe we might have a slight window to win this. because we still do have Sabrina. So we might still have a window to win this, actually. Crazy enough. Yeah, we don't need to use the red. This is no point. Yeah, I guess we just bring this boy back. Hope to God he doesn't Cyrus it in. But then if he Cyrus it in, he still wins anyway. We still win anyway, because then we just take out his, other thing with the mulches anyway. Well, actually, no, we don't have Sabrina. We don't have Sabrina. We need to top deck Sabrina to win. Yeah, we have to top deck Sabrina. That's our only shot of winning this game. If we top deck Sabrina, we can win. If we don't top deck Sabrina, we can't win. That's basically how this goes. We have 5 cards to do so. That's the only shot we have of winning this. Because he's kind of left himself a little bit exposed with that. Oh, well, now he has the Moltres. So that might be just out the window. Yeah, that's kind of out the window now. Because he did have the... He does indeed have the Moltres. I guess. Nope, we didn't draw it anyway. Okay. GG. Alright, the barrel. I'm feeling. Oh, I wonder if he's playing Steven's deck. If Plant Energy is probably playing this for Erica, which is smart. I guess we could just place it down next turn. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if he Sabrina's is in now or whenever, it doesn't really make a difference. I'm going to place only one down, though, because I want to really have the opportunity to Iona later. Alright. Oh, wow. Now we have double. Now we're definitely placing down, too. Just in case I get randomly Iono'd. Well, the problem is if I do that, then we can kind of lose to, really badly to Sabrina. More than we ever would. Well, I guess no. I guess it's kind of the same anyway, now that I think about it. Okay. Has the Wigglytuff and the Rotom. Holy mother. Okay, so we will go down to 40. But this, we will one-shot this Bidoof with 1 heads. With 1 heads, we do be one-shotting the Bidoof. Okay, so he does have the Teenage Bitch. So we are no longer one-shotting this Bidoof. Okay, fine. Fine. Actually, wait, that have weakness. No, because then we'd only do 50 anyway. Yeah, no, we would one-shot it. Oh, I forgot it had weakness to fighting. Okay. Well, he's already used Sabrina. What's the odds he really has 2? I forgot he had weakness to fighting. If that were the case, then yeah, we could have one-shot it with the Rigolo, actually. Alright. Can't attack this turn. He does have weakness to fighting Bibarel, so... Actually, we could really inflict a lot of damage here. We're gonna red it up, and we're not even gonna calculate. That's how this Flamigo is going to be amigoing. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What's happening? Oh my god! The double kicking! Oh my god! I gotta make that in short. We just double kicked him out of orbit. That's toxic. It's toxic. One heads wins. 90. Go. Double kicking. He said, nah, dude, I'm fine. If I sit here on I'm there's no way I get one. Flamigo is our amigo. Oh shit. And Flamigo is here in top tier. It's not top tier, but it is funny anyway. Flamigo is our amigo. If you enjoyed this video, please consider sharing a like, comment, and sub. And yes, I appreciate you all. We're kind of in a lull right now, waiting for the next rank season to begin. But as soon as it begins, we're going to be doing more streams and more content. So yeah, until next time, it's your boy Show Try signing out. Peace.